Yes, so the 2021-2022 season don't start for the champions of Europe, the Blues, Chelsea, and they started on a very good note with 3 goals, 3 points, and clean sheet. And we get Oga AkaGod here with me, making him tell us how we see him after this game. Oga AkaGod, for the way I look, fantastic performance for Chelsea, but how you see what Chelsea do today?
Um, with the game we'll watch, what we see, nothing different. We don't need to prove to the world anymore who will be. We'll be European champions and the best team in the world right now. So
Yes,
I don't expect much from Crystal Palace because I know definitely they could fear, they could shiver. When you are playing with the best team in the world, you play against the best team in the world, you're supposed to fear. You see how they sit back waiting for the perfect time to counter, which not really come, you know, not really come apart from the few chances where they get. Maybe sometimes when we lose possessions of the ball, especially when you lose possession of the ball, you know. So I don't really expect much for them because when you play against big team, and the European champions, you got to prepare yourself. And Chelsea gave the best masterclass from the midfield, from the defense to the midfield, and to the attack. Masterclass game.
so, but what do you think about the way Thomas Tuchel now and the players don't start this season? Because the way I see him, I just see Chelsea carried out form where they stop the last part of last season. Now the form they carry enter this new one now. But you think say they don't make some amendment, they don't change some things in terms of the way Chelsea did the attack and the conversion rates because we know say some of the chances when Chelsea scored today last season that they lose them. You think say that problem will be did the team last season? Thomas Tuchel don't work on that, don't work that problem for inside this preseason and improvement actually show today. How you see that one?
I will start from defense first. The defense, they very, very good. If this form still did that defense, I believe say even the Champions League now back to back. Then you go to the
Yes,
midfield.
back to back.
You go to the midfield. Yeah, definitely. Then you go to the midfield. Giorgio today na what class? He proved what he really be today. You know why the reason why him
Yes,
did that reason why him did maybe the last three when he go did the last three Ballon d'Or shortlist. So he really proved himself today. Even they play like say maybe Kovacic is not even there the game because he really cover everywhere. He control the pace of the game. His passes were completely accurate. And most times maybe he lose possession, maybe they attack. Now if you say this will get maybe they counter. Giorgio today was absolutely world class. Then he contributed a lot, which the game for the midfield they balanced. Then come for the attack. The only thing I see for the attack, they say, Timo Werner, they lack, they get serious dislink from the midfield. Like, they get that finishing, they give that finishing pass, If you watch most of the passes when they give, and now when passes when they overrun, and definitely defenders even see there with them. So there's nothing too much when if you give with that kind of pass, If you watch, no killer pass really come to Ram, particularly, apart from other, because they use flank. They use this person flank. Alonso, they possess them, they pressure them. So what Timo Werner, serious dislink there between him and the midfielders, which one, you go see and say, Messi Mount, not be that kind of creative player. I'm just more of just offensive player. That get that creativity, like when it talks to the likes of Sex Fabregas and all that. So I believe that really affects Timo Werner. Not be say he's not really good. Like people go say they score. If you don't play football, you gonna say sometimes you get some passes where you need to contribute for the attack. So what they see now that attack, Timo Werner never really they get that full delivery from the midfield to make him to think of say why even score. I know the last season he missed chances, but for this game, the midfield not really they connect around well to give him good passes to where go make him score. So the team is they balanced now, very balanced. But I go talk of this person, Kovacic.
Okay, Kovacic. Okay.
Kovacic, they press forward, but in the lack creativity for the finishing level, in the lack creativity. So I give it up to Giorgio and Chaloba.
Okay, now no be lie. Oga AkaGod, you don't talk about the Chelsea performance, but make we go transfer small. We get now till August 31st before transfer window go close. With 20 Chelsea play today, you still think say Chelsea need another player to come into this team? And if you think say yes, which position now you think say Chelsea need to bring in player?
For me, the defense is okay, perfectly okay. Except say this one when Brody can never really sign contract. When they ask him about the contract, he say what you need after now the Super Cup final, which you don't play.
Super Cup, yes.
Except say maybe Rodiger will come out. And so if Rodiger come out, you need to strengthen that place because definitely this person, Thiago Silva don't the old. As
Don't
because I
the
don't the
age.
old. So if Rodiger still want sign contract, that means Chelsea will need person to fill in there. Not be say will not get people with it, but in case you need extra person today there. Normally, Chaloba, Zuma, Christensen, they did perfect form. They can play there very well. But in case, But for me, what are the reason when Chelsea fees sign? What do they need for that team now? We get striker, our wingers are okay, We need 4. Because the way Kovacic say they play ball,
Yes.
I know they really welcome am. What to make the board they more comfortable for the dynamic you say Christian Palace not the really pressure. They just sit back, they wait for the perfect time to get counter for the game. Yeah, so I go like if Chelsea could get a replacement of Kante, because Kante now we don't say he gets more slight injury. That make him not play. That make Tuchel come out and for last game.
Last game.
Yes, so we don't even know
So
we
you
really complain. Yeah, so
so
for me,
you so you want make them bring in somebody now will be like say this kind of period where you be like say Kante go get small injury or they want rest Kante, that person
yeah.
feed the mount that 4 position where.
Yes, and I'm not say Kovacic not good, but we not go to rely on man. You see what happened for Super Cup, when it is true. And today, he play ball good and fine, but he lack creativity for he they move, but he lack creativity. And you said if Christian player they put pressure on us. I believe saying if he make a little mistake, but he played perfectly fine to the ball. I give it up to Giorgio.
No be lie, no be lie. So but for you now, who be your man of the match for this game?
For me, the man of the match, they between Giorgio and Marcos Alonso. But
Marcos Alonso.
yeah, but I pick Giorgio.
Okay, you pick Jorginho.
Yes.
Okay, now Oga AkaGod, you too much and a good one to get you for this after match. Talk how you see interview section and congratulations to you and all the Chelsea fans on the way on a taste start on our Premier League season for inside this season. I believe in a message that Chelsea don't send to all the other rest clubs say they be contenders. But with before I let you go, before we go wrap up the interview, with what did Chelsea play today? What will be your expectation for this season for Premier League?
Yeah. If we keep up with this pace from the defense to the midfield, like if comes a comeback, we keep up like this, which say Lukaku, the big dog, they come in the attack.
Yes.
Definitely they're unstoppable. We're unstoppable, definitely. And for the league, we chase the league bomber to bomber. No chance for Man City and Liverpool, And definitely for the European side, back to back with this kind of performance.
All right, now, man like AkaGod, thank you for your time. You're too much. We appreciate that you take on. And congrats to you and all the Chelsea fan. Make us enjoy on our victory. Nice one. We go end the interview for you. And if you get any word for country people, I bet just tell them 1 or 2 before we wrap up.
I would say shout out to my Chelsea fan. I'm gonna give more motivation on the team, believe on the team, believe on the young players who they come in. Chaloba, those guys are perfectly okay. No much complaint because I know these guys will contribute more. Make una they really follow up for this our football pigeon. Big up to you guys. Yeah. Bless up.
All right, now, man like AkaGod. Yeah, you too much. You too much. Nice one.